Hey y'all, it's Miss Angie. Today I'm going to be doing a video that is a little bit different than what I usually do. I had originally planned on including this in my classroom vlog, but when I tried to record that originally, it took really long, and if I would have put it in my classroom vlog, it would have made it like at least 10 minutes longer. So I decided to make a video specifically about this. As you can see from the title, I am going to be explaining some activities that I did with fifth graders who are researching gun violence and gun control and gun laws as part of their exhibition projects. But you're probably thinking why I'm even working with fifth graders when I myself am a pre-K teacher. Every year, the fifth graders work in the spring semester to create individual projects and a group project. And this year, the fifth grade teachers asked for other faculty volunteers to serve as mentors. Each mentor has, I think, 4 to 6 students. So our role as mentors is to meet with our groups once a week just to go deeper into their topic. And it's a really great experience for me because I'm used to talking to 4- and 5-year-olds all day. My mentor group is researching gun laws, and I had been finding it difficult to get the kids to really open up to me, to talk to me about their topic. They were seeming a little bit bored and disengaged, so I really wanted to try to find some ways to liven them up a little bit. So what I ended up doing yesterday was playing 3 different games with them. The first thing that I did with the fifth graders yesterday was play a version of Kaboom that was based off of the American statistic that for every 1 gun fatality, there are 2 injuries resulting from gun violence. I know that I've mentioned in a previous vlog how alphabet Kaboom works, and I can probably link that video down below if you're interested, but I will just give you a short rundown of how I adjusted Kaboom to fit with the topic. So it is set up like regular Kaboom, where you are just using popsicle sticks as the basis of the game. And in this version of Kaboom, there are 3 different sticks. There is the safe stick, which has nothing on it. There is the injury stick that has a red dot on it. If a kid pulls this stick, they are not out of the game. They need to have 3 injuries before they are dead. And the last stick is the kill stick. So this stick with the black dot, when they pull it, they are dead and out of the game. So I had 9 kill sticks total and 18 injury sticks total. The rest of the sticks were these blank safe sticks, and I think they were 50 altogether. The way that the game works is that one by one, they pull out 1 stick and they see if they are injured, safe, or killed. So they pick 1 stick out, and they see they have an injury, so they keep this one. They will be in the game as long as they do not get 2 more of these. And the reason that I love this game is because it moves really quickly, and the kids have this little bit of anxiety of, oh my gosh, am I gonna be safe? We ended up playing this twice, and they really wanted to play a 3rd time, but unfortunately we had to move on to the next one. So I talked to the kids about the fact that in the United States, there is this huge debate on mental health in regards to gun control. So the first thing that I ended up doing was introduce the concept of a mass murderer. And we talked about the fact that these are usually people that have troubles emotionally and socially. And sometimes when these events happen, people in the community are like, we never would have expected this person to do this. So what I ended up doing was I printed out 9 yearbook and childhood photos, and 3 of those photos were real life mass murderers. And I'm not gonna name them because they do not deserve for me to say their names. But the other 6 were just pictures that I found from the awkward childhood and yearbook photo subreddits. And one of them was actually Chris Pratt's high school picture. So I taped all the pictures up on the board, and I told the kids that they had to work together to figure out who the 3 murderers were. And they could pick 6 in total. We went one by one, and then when we got to a picture that was a murderer, we talked a little bit about their crime, when it happened, where it took place, and who the victims were. And I was surprised that they identified 2 of them correctly. And I was also surprised that they picked the picture of Chris Pratt. Then, when they found out that they had only picked 2, they really wanted to try to figure out who the last one was. I let them spend a little bit more time analyzing the 3 remaining pictures, and they weren't able to do it. And they were really shocked when the only one that they couldn't figure out was the Sandy Hook shooter. And then that got us moving on to talk about what exactly happened at Sandy Hook, what the repercussions of that have been, and some changes that have already been put in place because of it. From that point, we started a brief discussion about foundations and charities that have put in place since Sandy Hook in an effort to stop mass shootings from happening in schools. As you can imagine, after this activity, the mood in the room was a little bit heavy, so I kind of wanted to get the kids moving and active again just to try to shake off the seriousness. At this point, I took them into my classroom and we recapped a little bit a discussion that we had last week about lockdown drills. Because I work in an international school, not many of the kids are American, so not many of them are familiar with what a lockdown drill is. We talked a little bit about why we do lockdown drills and how teachers and students work together during these drills to secure classrooms. So I just said, all right, guys, we're going into lockdown. You have 5 minutes, make us safe. So obviously they panicked and started moving the furniture around and closing the blinds and stacking chairs in front of the door. And then after time was up, I told the kids to come out and look at how they had barricaded the classroom and to see if there were anything that maybe they missed or improvements that they could make for next time. But I gotta say, they did a really good job. So after we put the tables and chairs back, I rewarded them all with a little bit of popcorn and a little fun-sized thing of Skittles because they really put in a lot of work. And it was really nice to talk about this really serious topic in a way that was fun and engaging for them. I am already brainstorming other activities and games that I could possibly do with these 5th graders because I definitely like using these games to kind of open up conversation. So yeah, that was a really brief description of these activities. I hope that, first of all, the explanations made sense, and I hope that you find this useful. Because I know that talking about guns with children seems really intense and kind of intimidating, but everything is easier to process when it's a game. That's all I have for you today, guys. I will see you in the next video.